All right, guys, how are you guys doing today? At last, we are back on live. Uh, Sorry about yesterday. I was not feeling well. My daughter was not feeling well, and I got into an accident, so we were not. I was not able to be available in in the live video yesterday, and then I have to work on the major bug that came up on Islamic Companion web application on Android, and well, that took me quite a while to fix it. So once that was done, I barely had 2 hours of sleep, and then I woke up back again for the rest of the day. Nonetheless, the good news is the bug has been fixed, and I have pushed it on Google review around 2 to 3 a.m. last night, and within an hour it has been updated, and now everyone can have the version v1.3.1 with the bug resolved and a few other things in Android. uh, the Android push that I did last week was was 1.2. Yeah, sorry, my bad. So last week I pushed in on Android. The version was 1.2. So I had to push the latest version because there were a lot of new features, and a lot of Android users were not seeing those features, especially the translation one. A lot of people have already asked me for that, and there are other requirements as well from the users, and I will be talking to you guys about that too. But for today, I think our main number one requirement to do what we have planned 2 days ago, and that is, drum roll please. Right, the search functionalities. No one has done it. I have not been able to do it. I just did the part that I was telling you guys about, that I will be doing it behind the scenes, which is to do some enrichment of the data through LLM. That was a boring task, trust me. And there were like 338 data points that I had to do, and I was not doing anything. I just put it on. I created a script and let the script do the work, and it took like an hour or two to do it. So there was nothing interesting in it. Trust me. What I will do today is going to explain the way that I have structured the data, and that is important because that is how we are going to do the next part. And the next part is more interesting because what we are going to do is basically we are going to release the search feature on Android as well as on Apple. So this is something I've been looking forward to. And trust me, some of the users have came back to me that they want such kind of a feature where they will be able to do the search easily. There's two aspects to the search. One that I have already discussed to you guys 2 days ago, and the latest one is that I will be adding translitarian. I don't know what it is called, but basically what it does is that it will give me an ability, the search it will give the users the ability to type Arabic in English, and we will able to find out what that is. Like, the application will be able to find out what it is. I have literally seen people doing that thing on Google, and Google is able to provide that information below in Arabic. So if I'm able to copy that feature in my application, then it will be a great thing. So let's go. So this is where we were. A couple of things that I have been trying to think of, and I think it is required right now to do it. Maybe a little later, but I think in the next version I will be pushing it off on. And the thing is that this close button on Android doesn't work because on Android there's a native Android navigation bar over here, and that comes on top of this. And if I move it above that, it doesn't look good, to tell you the truth. So either I'm going to change it for both iPhone and Android, or I'm going to do it for just Android and put a X button over here, and then if anyone wants to close this, they can just press the X. Secondly, there's another option in Android, at least. If you remember, there's a back button on the right side of on the navigation of Android, right? So what I think, what I will do is, like, if I press back, the model should just close up. So there's two options to it. I don't know which one I will be choosing. I would like you guys to decide and share with me which one is better. All right, so let's go. Okay, so the first thing we are gonna do is jump back in, change the screen to our main screen. Here it is, and let's talk about the structure first. Okay, so let me close this because it doesn't have to. I'll do it later. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is, let's talk about it. Close the application section, close this section, close iOS section. I think it's in docs, right? No, not in docs. Application. Let's close Android as well. Assets. Quran. Yeah, over here. So you see there's fonts, Quran, and topics. So the Quran has all the JSON files of all the Quranic data. Then in dot topics, this is the schema that I've created for search basically. So let's talk about it, right? So the first thing that you want to see is the schema, actual schema, and this is the schema that we have gotten from our third-party API. Especially, I think it was the Quran.com that have the APIs to get this data. So basically, what it is doing is providing a structure to all the things that we are going to create. So, for example, topic. There should be a type, required, addition, properties. See, and what kind of a structure it is going to be, it is written over here. Similarly, here, this is all the structure, and this is not given by us. This is third party that we have in. Now let's talk about ayahs. So what we are going to do is we have, okay, let's talk about graph first, or search. Yeah, so this is something that we would need to go first. So topic search. So how a search is going to be categorized, that is one of the things. So there's multiple topics to it: Tawheed, Shirk, Lordship of Allah, name and attributes of Allah. So there's different reasons for it. Like I have added an ID, there's a type to it. Like most of them are just concepts, if I am not wrong. Like there's one person. Well, it shouldn't be person, it should be angels. Anyway, so this is the first version. We will be updating it later. Again, jinn, person, makes no sense. Divine and books. Basically, whenever, in most of the cases in Quran, if I'm not wrong, and let me know if I'm wrong, do comment and let me know that if I'm wrong. Most of the time when they have been talking about human, Allah have also been talking about jinn as well. But this is my take. And I will let you know later of if I am correct or wrong. I will look into my application and find out for you guys. All right. So what is it that we need to do now? Okay, so let's do this. Yeah. So this is the whole thing. It's the biggest one, I think. Like basically every kind of keywords that a person would be asking about, it's written over here. Then the next part is the graph part. Like if you see over here, this, like, what kind of tawheed, basically it's combining multiple things within it. So like if it's tawheed, it's a concept, right? But it's connected with this as well as this, right? So we will be discussing this more about in the later videos, but for now I think I just want to complete this functionality so that I can send it out and send it to the people who are using it at the moment. because this is one of the features that they have been willing to, they are looking for in an application, and I think it will help a lot if this feature is provided to do as early as possible. But most of the thing is very basic, like there's nothing in this part that is going to be very hard for us to understand. It's a basic single node structure basic. Okay, so what is it that I need to do? See here, Bada and gentleness. Give me a second, I'll be right back. क्या हुआ मुनीफा? All right. Sorry guys, it was an urgent call. You guys know that my daughter is sick, so. All right, so I'm back. Let's talk about it. I think it's better if I ask what it has done, because I'm getting a bit confused. Why do I need it at all? So I'm placing my mic on my shirt. Like basically, I know most of the things have been done by the AI, but sometimes what it does is it does extra stuff as well, which we don't need, and I just need to make sure that what I'm thinking is the way that the AI is also thought of. Oh, it's so hot here today. So what it is saying is that topic-graph.json is a pre-built relationship index between topics. It's not handwritten, blah blah blah. What it contains: node all 338 topics, edges, link between topics. Okay, so there's three kinds of edges: related to, co-occurs with, shares themes. So when related to, from each topic curated related field, and then co-occurs with topics that share many of the same ayahs. That means the meaning, and then topic in the same category. So why does it exist? Co-occurrence alone produces 760 plus cases across 338 topics. Computing that on every app launched from ayah list would be slow and memory heavy. The graph is built once at build time and bundles as a static asset. Perfect. So exactly what I was thinking of, because there's a lot of cases where the application, where the relationships are required, especially in my case where I have my main theme of the application is that I can link any ayah. So that part is good from my side, at least the manual part is perfectly working fine. But what about that case where a user has to just search and find out linkages on multiple ayahs? So that is what this has created. I don't know if it's correct yet, but it is something that we will be testing a lot in the coming days. I will be doing a thorough testing today. I will have it in my application, in my mobile today. I think it's been 14 minutes and we haven't done a lot of development yet, but this is good because this is some key important parts that we have to discuss about. Another thing, let's go back to where we were, the documents. Let's close the documents and this. All right, so we have already done these three sections. It's time to do the fourth section and then jump to our fifth section. All right, So let's do that, because fifth is the one that we'll enjoy. Anyone who wants to read it, please go ahead. I will not be changing the page right now. Oh, sorry. So it has already done it. So it shows that the status is done. So I just want to confirm. So take me as a developer as well. I'm not a developer over here. I just want the user to get the best solution for their problem that they are facing. If they want to search, they should be able to search perfectly rather than creating a mess. All right, makes sense. So again, the phase 4 is basically combining all the three phases that we have done. Let's see how it helps us. I think for this part, I will create a separate video, which will not be a part of a live video, because it requires a lot of basically PowerPoint slides to make you understand what this is talking about. I will have to come up with a plan and talk to you guys what I was thinking before we build this. This is important at this moment because right now there is a inclarity. I'm not even clear about a few things that it has done. So before I can share that information with you guys, it would be better for me to prepare for myself and for you guys to make a better video for you guys to understand. Alright, so let's see, no one is joining today. Nonetheless, so I know it's probably because it is the wrong timings for me, but as you guys know, this time at this moment I do not have any other choice. If there's only two options right now, either I come at this random time, or I won't be able to come because I have to take my daughter to the doctors again. So I couldn't. I just want to go live so that I can do everything in front of you guys. Yes, I have done a small bits and pieces at home without you guys without you guys knowing about it, and that's just because it would have been a very very boring meeting. So this way, it's at least better that we can talk about what the stuff that is really important. And talking about the stuff we have discussed so far, let me recap what we have done. So over the 2 days that we haven't gone live, I have completed the search backend side, and now which I haven't done. LLM has done it for me, but that would have taken time 2 to 3 hours. So I didn't want you guys to wait for it while I'm going live, and I'm just keep on rambling and rambling. Rather than I did it at backend on at home without going live, and I'm sharing what we have gotten so far. Okay. Another thing that I'm thinking of, because I'm not that good at YouTube videos, I am thinking why not I start making some B-rolls of my own. Up till now, all the B-rolls that I have been using either they are very basic, and sometimes I was able to find some good ones when I'm online, free of them, free videos or B-rolls. But now I think it is time that I start making my own B-rolls. And I have some interesting ideas. We'll show you once it's done. So the AI is now doing the work. And what I'm asking it to do is do this phase 5 first, and let's see what happens. I think at phase 5 I'm done. I don't even know how it's going to work, so this is exciting for me. Let me make my app ready then. So it's opening the app. It did open the app. Let's jump to our new section, which is this section, and I really like this one. Why? Because it helps me, like, it is very focused towards two things only: me talking and then the UI that I want to show. Okay, okay. Let's do one of the tests that I've been wanting to do. Oh wow. What is this? Eh, yeah, I forgot to change. Okay, so what it is saying right now. He is the one who recalls your souls by night and knows what you do by day. Then he makes you rise up therein, so that a fixed term may be fulfilled. Thereafter to him are you returned, then he will then tell you what you have been doing. I don't know what it means. Isn't this talking about Allah? Let's just find. So how is it? I think I need to provide. So basically the only these three should be the ones that I should be talking to about. These three should have a better result. Anyways, it is showing something. Well, part of it. Yeah, this information is extremely not really good. All right, I think we are back to square one because this is. I was thinking this would be an easy score because it has. It probably I provided it enough information that it would provide me the exact data, but it seems like it has mismatched the data. So I think this is gonna go on for at least 2 3 days to make sure what we are providing the information is correct. Now the question, one question that is really important for us is what should we do with the other features that the users are asking about, because this feature I think it will keep on, we'll have to keep on working until it is perfect. And I, to tell you the truth, to do it in 2 to 3 days is still looking too much. It is too hard to do, I think, because this data is very precious. And by precious I mean like we need to be very careful what we show in the mobile application, because this data is going to create a trust between the user and and this application. If I don't do that, then it will become a problem for us. Like, if anyone, only a single one found a problem in the data, then all my users are going to go down, and it will be a useless app, to tell you the truth. So we have to make sure that it does not happen. And for that I need to be sure that the data that I'm showing to you guys is relevant. Otherwise it will be of no use to any of us. And the more it is, the data is good, clean, and relevant to the topic a person is searching for, the better the application is going to be. And I'm 100% sure if we are able to nail this searching part, then this will be one of the major features that we have in our application, and people are going to love it. Because as I was telling you about my story, that my daughter was asking about this angels recording deeds. Like, I was trying to tell her about angels recording deeds, right? And I was thinking, why not I can just type it in my search and provide that information exactly from the Quran. Well, I was. That's the main purpose. And if I'm having that problem, I'm 110% sure that all the other people like me are going to have the same problem. That they want to find a reference on a single sentence, any vague sentence. They should be able to find that sentence very quickly. Then this is the only way to do it. So we have to make sure that what we are providing, that the information that we are providing is correct and correct. And to test it, I think I'll have to come create some scripts. I don't know if I'm going to do it directly. I need to think about how I'm going to do it. This is the first time I'm looking at this solution with you guys. So definitely it's not working. We just did a first example and it's not working. We can do other examples as well, but if this is the problem, I think it will be across the board. So this is another problem that we need to fix. I think it would be a good idea that I still download it in my mobile to test it out. You never know, like, this is might be the only problem that we are facing, and later on when I'm checking on my mobile it's working fine. But nonetheless, I think it is better that we start keep on looking into it. There might be quite time in between because I need to think as well as ask AI to do the things that needs to be done to fix this. But do bear with me, and if we are able to figure it out, the problems that we are facing, then I think it will be able to. This search is going to be amazing. Okay, it already fixed something. Let's check it out then. I think I need to take a screenshot over here. Yeah, so let's see what happens. Maybe I should try refreshing this. Okay. Sorry guys, I just got too focused on the application that I'm building. So I am changing quite a lot of things, because I've been trying to understand how this relationship is building up. If I show you in the video in my simulator right now, you see this ayah, right? But if you understand, if you go through the meaning of it, it doesn't talk about angels at all. Have you not observed that Allah knows everything in the heavens and everything on the in the earth? No secret constellations takes place between three, but he is the fourth. But he is fourth of them, nor between five. But he is sixth of them, nor between fewer than that or more. But he is with them wherever they may be. So this is something that has nothing to do with angels or the angels recording deeds. So why is this showing up? Let's see. I think AI has done the part. $82.10 is that? Let's check it out. I think I was presumptuous regarding 58.7. Let's look at something else. Yep, this is correct. What about this? Tell you the truth, they are pretty good. Okay. 147 ayahs. Huh? This is looking good, but I need to show up in a better way. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I have been trying to understand what the problem is. So the I have been going through the references that it has provided, and if you look at the references, it is looking good that the application is properly working. And but the thing right now is that like sometimes like this 58.7 does not make sense over here because it has nothing to do with angel, and it has definitely nothing to do with these angels. But the the way that it has related is because on the judgment day these angels is going to provide the good and the bad in front of you, and then they have to analyze. So it's kind of loosely connected to what about these angels, but it is not directly related. So what I'm thinking is that we might need to come up with levels of relationships. Anyways, uh, I'm just babbling about what we can do better. But the thing on the second part that is important is right now is about the UI. At this moment the UI is very clumsy looking because I'm not able to finalize it at all. Like, is this good enough for you guys? Are you able to make sure that this is going to be good for you? Like if I press it's not bad though, and it saved that. Good. So it is kind of working nicely. It's just that the UI, I don't know. Should we change the UI or is this good? Please let me know because it is something that will be helpful for me, and I'm really hoping that it will help you guys as well for this. Mm, let's see what else there is to talk about. I know today is a bit boring video, but this is important because what we are trying to achieve is something that we won't be able to if we do not get focused to it. I think let's try for another view of the application. Let me talk to the users and come up with what they plan to see. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Secondly, I think it would also be good that I could reduce consultation part of this application in this one as well. Okay, I think let's just forget about UI for the moment because I don't have a plan for it right now. I was thinking of let itself do it for me, and then we decide if it's looking good or not. But at this moment, I think it will be a bit of a wrong for me to do this right now. And another thing, one of the great, like one of my dear friends told me that why not introduce Arabic as a translation as well, because I've just found out too that the Quranic Arabic is not exactly the same as the Arabic that people are speaking. So why not add that too? So it's a good idea, and I will be doing that as well. But for now, I think I want to complete the search part as well because this will just take me to another level that I was always been thinking about for this application. Let's hope we are successful in what we are planning to do. Inshallah. Okay. Until then, let me try figuring out this part too. Let's see what happens. I've already asked it to do it for me. Let's hope it works out. And I think after this, I'm just going to close the transmission for now because my goal has been achieved. I wanted to talk to you guys before the rest of the day. I just wanted to get this done for today because it has been an extremely hectic day and I haven't slept since morning and I am pretty sleepy now. So this is, I think, would be the best time to close this. And I'll probably be working tonight on this search part. Well, not be working, but morely testing the application, because if the application is not great at this moment, it will become very very hard for me to make it better. So, and like the other things are pretty easy. I have done it by my own hands, not with AI as well. So, but this is the thing that will just boost my application on top. And I want, and next week the plan basically is to start marketing as well, so that as many users come and use this application, and at that moment I will be able to actually tell if it is going good or not. Anyways, let's go back to my favorite view, which is this one, and let's start the testing of this. Let's go. Wow, this is looking ugly, but the amount. Yeah, it's not looking good at all. Nothing is happening right now. Is it even? Let me restart this. Nope. So let's see what happens. But it's not working. Okay, it is working. But let's see. Anyways, I think this is good enough Still a lot to do. This is just a start, and hopefully, in the coming days, this will be getting better. But let me come up with a plan on how to make that page look good and easier for the users. But at this moment, anybody who types in will be lost, and I think it's a good time that we make sure that whatever we provide the information, the way we provide it, it is easier for the users. So I think I will ask some a user to test it out, but the way at this moment I don't think it will be looking nice, because if you see over here, give me just 1 second before I close the application. But what I want to show you guys is that, like if you see over here, so there are, why is this not coming? The first surah, the first word is this. In the Quran, the first word is this. Why is this not coming? Anyways, this is a problem for the other days. Let me test it out and come back to you on this, and let's see if it is what you guys are looking for. See you guys. Bye bye. Enjoy the day, the rest of the day.